Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld. Welcome to 6:30 in the morning and a beautiful sunrise in the making. Winter, is it over? We're on Saturday now, a week after the closing of Les-Orres ski station. Still a little bit of snow, quite a bit of snow left on the piste, but a lot of dark spots, a lot of melted bits. And we come down to the bottom, and where this was a metre deep or so before, it's kind of melting right back. A lot of dry patches, a lot of brown patches, water's been, yeah, all that stuff. So even the kiddies' sledging slope is no longer. So up the top, still a lot of snow up the top of the area, the top of the ski area, and some particularly beautiful skies appearing this morning. Just hover around Busselenk Mountain. Don't think the camera's really pulling the proper colours of this out yet. This will just happen and disappear in minutes as we head round to the east and then over to the mountains to the north of us, which kind of more or less marks up the frontier with Italy, and the white tops of those mountains turning pink this morning. Needless to say, everything in the resort here closed until summertime. Restaurant, sports equipment hire shop, the snack bar, MaxMountain, all closed, and one of the swimming pools turning a very handy shade of green. A couple of minutes after that last scene, the sky is getting this beautiful colour. Wow. It's just changing, as I say, by the minute. So in Main Street, a few odds and ends of snow left, but most of it has now gone very quickly over the last week with the temperatures, a couple of rainfalls. And even out this side, we have some colourful skies in the morning. Over towards Lopian, what a beautiful sight. The whole sky, sunrises beat sunsets, and this is a nice example. So is this the end of winter? It's time to get on the road and find out. In Les-Orres 1800 car park, almost empty. Skiing pistes, yeah, more or less complete, but some of them are a bit destroyed, and all the protection matting from all the snow pistols and stuff, yeah, all packed up, ready to go. Now, with the amount of snow we've had and the amount of snow ploughing we've had, a lot of the roads are wrecked. You can see the bumps and holes. More here, and yeah, don't want to go hitting them on low profiles. So the road up to Les-Orres, I was going to say the road down from Les-Orres, but being positive, the road up to Les-Orres, they're already starting to make repairs on the roads. There's about 4 sets of roadworks on the way up. It's a 15-kilometre road up. So they're not hanging about. They're setting up, repairing these roads, getting them ready for when summer people arrive. In fact, here's a piece that's been freshly tarmacked down in this section here. They've widened a couple of places as well on the road where there's been little bits of rock falls and stuff that have happened. Like you can see the right there, been widened up a little bit, and it makes it easier for big trucks and stuff and buses and whatnot. Plenty of room there now, there's no narrow bits. Okay, where I'm heading just now is about an hour and a half's drive away. I'm going to a place called Orcieres, or to give it its full name, Orcieres La Merlette. Now normally the week after our area closes, I'd be heading over to Les Desert to ski, but it's just too warm and snow conditions wouldn't be good at any altitude at all. this whole road down here. I'm still on the new part. And yeah, I mean, for example, this morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, it was 7 degrees and it's due to hit into the 20s today, and that's at 1800 meters. So down the valley is going to be a lot warmer, repairing the barrier there. So I'm going to head over there and I'll explain more when I get there. So looking back up to Les-Orres, most of the ski runs up above sort of the lowest levels are still complete. There's still a lot of snow, and there's a lot of snow that's going to melt, not just here, but all around and above whatever level the snow is at. And it's all going to fill up the lake, which is empty just now as far as the bridge. In fact, down there, that's filled up a little bit since about a week ago when I was last down here. So just looking round, all the other mountains are going to melt and empty their snow down to the rivers that are going to feed into the lake. And I've been told that the lake is, even though it's about 20 meters lower than usual at this point, it is supposed to be filling up just nicely for summer. Okay, let's get on the road and head away to Orcieres, La Merlette. So down at the bottom, as the river's filling up, doesn't look like it's using most of its area, but it has in the past, and the evidence of that, I'll just duck under here, is some of it fell off. And the only thing that's really holding it is the roots of this tree stump. But yeah, pretty drastic piece of weather has hit that one. So just down at the side of the lake here, and it's empty. You can see where the river's continued over the mud flats and it's cut its way into the mud flats. Quite a significant depth that the river's made itself there. And just looking through towards the bridge here, if we can see that, you can see where the water level is just above these little branches sort of area here, the bridge there, and we'll have a little look over the bridge as we go over it. So down on the bridge here, you can see the harbour place there, very, very empty. I mean, it's a good many meters lower than it would normally be. But that's filling up, and it should fill up nicely for summer. So, okay, Orcieres, La Merlette. We've got the Parc des Écrins ahead, and it's kind of buried in the middle of it, or the middle of the south side of it. It's a little bit of a drive to go, and a beautiful drive too. But let's head there and we'll see what's happening over there. So arriving in Orcieres, La Merlette, following a Jaguar, a newer one, and yeah, not the prettiest of buildings up this way, but get parked up and see what's going on, because apparently this is still open here till tomorrow, Sunday, 1 week after most of the other stations around about here. I'm already seeing a couple of skiers up there. As I say, not the prettiest of ski stations, but they seem to have the runs complete, even though much else has melted. In Orcieres this weekend, the skiing is free, the uplifts are free. All you need is €2 for your pass if you don't already have one. A lot of people coming here just because it's free. I'm not really interested in that, but yeah, a lot of people going up, getting ready, going skiing, and I'll get parked up somewhere here. Where, I don't know, but yeah, quite busy. Alright, so busy little place here at the very end of the season here in Orcieres. I nearly said Les-Orres there, a week after Les-Orres. So in the lead out I'll have a little snifter about up there, might even manage to get myself a coffee. So that's it for today. Visit over, end of season and end of another season. Okay, thanks very much for watching. So ticket office is busy. Even though the tickets are free, as I say, you still need to get an actual physical card, €2, unless you have one that is already activated. I'm led to believe our Les-Orres cards work here, but I'm not going to put it to a test. I was thinking of maybe getting the Telemix, which is a 6-seater lift with the occasional cabin, but get it up as a pedestrian. But no, not really into that. So we'll go at the bottom of the piece to see what's going on there. So despite the quantity of people here, there is a notice board which will tell us in a little second what we have open and what we have closed. Temperature updates and quality of neige, snow and stuff like that. The full information. And in the end, some info. Not everything's open, in fact not much is open. This is only 2 sectors, but a lot of red crosses, a few green ticks, yeah, and to the other sections as well. So all the information available down the bottom here. Not everything open, but quite a lot of it is. I've never skied here, I will do next winter. Bottom of the piece here, and already the snow is very slushy, very soft, and apparently not very easy. So at the bottom here we've got the teleski, which just introduces people to the bottom section here of the bottom of the pistes. There's also Telemix, as I say, where you can see 6-seaters and you can see the cabins, occasional cabins. Obviously in bad weather the cabins protect and a lot more comfortable, even though the cabins are 6-seaters as well. Ski instructors, people wanting lessons at this point of the season. So yeah, quite busy, quite popular. Hello! And a lot of happy people. Pieces of well prepared. It's actually quite solid down here, but that'll change with the temperature. It's currently 8 degrees here at 1850 meters altitude. Another Telemix up the back there, it's not the same one. And this seat, 6-seater, 4-seater, whatever it is not running just now. And some people prefer to walk up. Too energetic for me, but I dare say you'll find places that other people won't, which is quite a good thing. But 2 hours climb up just to get 10-15 minutes drop down. I used to do that in the 60s when I first started skiing. I had no choice. So here's some of the people coming down who have obviously got the first lift up, or one of the first lifts up. Some pretty good skiers. Here's a wee guy. A lot of smiling faces. So yeah, end of season here, 1 week after a lot of other places, including Les-Orres. Very popular. These people skiing for free, or they're getting the uplifts for free. Beautiful view check. Just over to the mountains facing. Still a lot of snow in them. 9:30 in the morning. This lot's been open half an hour and still they're arriving. I'd say it'd be quite a busy place, especially with restricted areas, with not everything being open. More people coming, car parks full. But what a beautiful day for it as well.